I don't know about you, but I keep a list of all the loves of my life. There was the limited time $2.99 special edition gold snack wrap. Then a refreshingly cool any size $2.69 Nick Cafe iced coffee. And then crispy and golden small fries. And after that, a classic cheeseburger. But the one that got away, a baked apple pie. Wait, all my faves all on the under $3 McValue menu? Mickey D's, here I come. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your noon hour weather forecast. Today, showers and thunderstorms are likely before 1, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm between 1 and 2, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. In other words, today we have an 80% chance of showers and maybe some thunderstorms. And new rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are in the forecast. But as always, if you happen to be in a thunderstorm, you'll probably receive higher amounts. Our high temperature should be near 76 with southerly winds around 6 miles per hour. Tonight, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 4 a.m., then showers likely after 4 a.m. Chance of precipitation for tonight is 80%, and new rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch are possible. We'll have a low temperature tonight around 61 with southeasterly winds around 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow, showers are likely with thunderstorms also possible after 10 a.m. Chance of precipitation for tomorrow is 70%, and new rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible, except, and again, as always, higher amounts are possible if you happen to be in a thunderstorm. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy with a high temperature near 74 and easterly winds will be 6 to 8 miles per hour, becoming northwesterly during tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night we have a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Chance of precipitation for tomorrow night is 40% with mostly cloudy skies and low temperature around 56 degrees. We'll have northwesterly winds around 6 miles per hour. Thursday will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 74. Winds will be out of the northwest at 6 to 8 miles per hour. Then Thursday night should be mostly clear with low temperature around 50 degrees. Friday will be sunny with a high temperature near 78. Then Friday night, skies will be clear. We'll have a low temperature around 49, which really sounds like football weather for this time of year. Then our weekend's going to start out on Saturday with sunny skies and a high temperature near 82. Skies will be clear Saturday night with low around 50 degrees. Then Sunday will be sunny with a high temperature near 82 degrees. Sunday night will be mostly clear with low around 51. And Monday, the last Monday in October of 2025, we'll have a high temperature near 82 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
In agriculture, luck doesn't harvest crops, readiness does. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Out here, people talk about luck, good weather, good markets, good timing. But anyone who's worked the land knows better. Luck might play a role, but it never works alone. Real success is when opportunity meets readiness. People see the bumper crop, not the early mornings or the late nights fixing broken down equipment. They see your lucky break, but not the years of risk, failure, and learning that come with it. Believing success comes from luck alone can make us complacent. One good year, and we start thinking we've got it all figured out until the weather changes or the market turns. If we aren't humble and ready to adapt, we can get caught off guard. That's true in any shift, whether it's a rancher trying something different with his cattle herd or a small business owner scaling up. Success in one area doesn't guarantee it in another. Without the mindset to learn, listen, and evolve, it's pretty easy to stumble. But on the flip side, you do everything right, work hard, invest smart, keep learning, and still don't see results. It's easy to doubt yourself. But maybe the opportunity just hasn't come yet. The weather's not fair, the market isn't either, but readiness? That is yours to control. Because when the window opens, it won't be luck that carries you through. It will be readiness. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
This Spotlight on Soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. It's National Farm Safety Week. Gail Blumenkamp with the Boone County Fire District has a few tips to stay safe this harvest.
If you're running a combine, make sure you blow the debris and the dry grasses and things out of those machineries to try to keep them from starting fires. And then obviously maintaining those pieces of equipment, greasing them appropriately so you don't have a bearing go bad or whatever that may look like. Carry a fire extinguisher with you at all times. Another thing I would remind farmers to do is, now that we're into harvest season, never ever enter a grain bin by yourself. Always make sure somebody's with you. Make sure that you're tied off with a rope whenever you're moving equipment on the roadways. Don't forget your red triangle for slow-moving vehicle. Make sure family and loved ones know where you're at and when they could expect you to be home, because an accident can happen so fast you don't recognize that it's occurred until after the event.
Learn more at mosoy.org. From Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
TownScreen is one of the most affordable ways to advertise your special event, business, yard sale, or even send congratulations to someone for as low as $15 per week. With 21 locations in the Salem market and 16 more in the Houston market, TownScreen also gives added value to their users by offering free ad service to the Echo Bluff and Montauk State Park lodges. Produce your own ad or get help from the TownScreen staff. Go online to townscreen.com or call or text 636-338-1199. TownScreen.
Pullman the Tiger. M-I-Z. Marching Mizzou. And of course,
to the house! To the house!
the traditions of Mizzou football live here.
A scoop and score for Missouri!
Catch every game all season long right here.
Never quit! Never gave up!
On your home for Mizzou football, the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Why stop now?
Direct cash cattle business was quiet and cash hogs were sharply higher. Good morning, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity was quiet to start the week. Bids and asking prices didn't surface. Buyers and sellers were busy preparing for the week's business ahead. There was a case of New World screwworm reported Sunday evening just about 70 miles from the southern U.S. border. Significant trade volume could hold out until midweek or later. At the Oklahoma National Stockyards, feeder steers were studied at $5 higher. Feeder heifers were $2 to $6 higher. Steer calves were $10 to $20 higher, with spots of sharply higher business. Heifer calves were $15 to $25 higher. The USDA says demand was extremely good for all classes. Quality was average to attractive. Medium and large one feeder steers, 609 to 648 pounds, brought $389 to $422. Feeder steers, 702 to 748 pounds, brought $363 to $399. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 605 to 643 pounds, brought $347 to $389. Boxed beef closed mixed with light to moderate demand for moderate offerings. Choice was down 66 cents at $381.39. Select was $217 higher at $362.09. Estimated cattle slaughter was 110,000 head, even on the weekend down more than 8,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed sharply higher with a big negotiated run. The cash hog market had a stronger start to the week than usual. Processors were more aggressive in their procurement efforts and bid up to move needed numbers. The market is looking ahead to this week's quarterly hogs and pigs report from the USDA as it navigates supplies and long-term demand. China has been inconsistent in its buying habits, and that's been concerning for global demand. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Director up 322 with a weighted average of 106.83. The Iowa Minnesota was 258 higher with a weighted average of 106.94, and the Western Corn Belt was 232 higher with a weighted average of 106.84. Pork values closed higher, up $1.25 at 113.30. And estimated hog slaughter was 490,000 head, even on the weekend, up about 8,400 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were sharply higher on short supplies, and lean hog futures were supported by stronger pork values during the session. I'm Megan Grebner, Brownfield Ag News.
This spotlight on soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. It's National Farm Safety Week. Gail Blumenkamp with the Boone County Fire District has a few tips to stay safe this harvest.
If you're running a combine, make sure you blow the debris and the dry grasses and things out of those machineries to try to keep them from starting fires. And then obviously maintaining those pieces of equipment, greasing them appropriately so you don't have a bearing go bad or whatever that may look like. Carry a fire extinguisher with you at all times. Another thing I would remind farmers to do is, now that we're into harvest season, never ever enter a grain bin by yourself. Always make sure somebody's with you. Make sure that you're tied off with a rope. Whenever you're moving equipment on the roadways, don't forget your red triangle for slow-moving vehicle. Make sure family and loved ones know where you're at and when they could expect you to be home, because an accident can happen so fast you don't recognize that it's occurred until after the event.
Learn more at mosoy.org. From Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements, and it's being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Perry Dwayne Barton of Davisville passed away Saturday, September 20th at the age of 71 years. Funeral services for Perry Barton will be held at 1 o'clock Thursday at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation for family and friends of Perry Barton will be Wednesday evening from 6 to 8, and then from 11 until service time on Thursday. Entry will be at the Martin Trask Cemetery, Cherryville, Missouri. And all arrangements for Perry Dwayne Barton of Davisville are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Rhonda K. Parks, age 66 of Salem, passed away Sunday, September 21st. Funeral services for Rhonda Parks will be Friday at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Rhonda Parks will also be Friday from 10 in the morning until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Gladden Empire Cemetery. And all arrangements for Rhonda K. Parks of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements and was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
It is now time for a look at local news. It's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. A fatality accident occurred Monday evening at 6:13 in Marys County on Highway 63, approximately 1/4 mile south of Highway 68. According to the Highway Patrol report, a southbound 2013 Dodge Ram 3500 operated by a 35-year-old Rolla man, crossed the center line and struck a northbound 2000 Ford F-150 head-on, which was driven by a 69-year-old Vichy man. An occupant of the Ford, a 63-year-old Vichy woman, was pronounced deceased at the scene by the Marys County Deputy Coroner Amanda Sanbothi at 6:59. The body was transported by the Deputy Coroner to the Marys County Coroner's Office. The male driver of the Ford F-150 suffered moderate injuries and was transported by Mary's Osage Ambulance District to University Hospital in Columbia. Both occupants of the Ford were wearing safety restraints, while it is unknown whether the driver of the Dodge Ram was. Both vehicles were totaled and removed from the scene by fast lane towing. The Salem Board of Aldermen will be holding a meeting, tonight at 6 at the City Hall Auditorium. After public comments, the Library Board has recommended for the Board of Aldermen's consideration that S.N. Ball IV become a member of the Library Board of Trustees. In new and miscellaneous business, the Board will hear about 4 requests for community support funding from not-for-profit organizations that total $28,200, which is more than the allocated amount of $20,000 in the budget. The city received applications from Sleep in Heavenly Peace, the Fireworks Committee, the Dent County Extension, and SACBA. The board will then discuss getting 8 new HP Elite Mini 800 desktops for $7,744 with a 3-year warranty, and also 8 refurbished to replace the current laptops in the police department, all that have Windows 10. The board will discuss the annual contract with Summer One with the Laserfish Cloud for $6,077, and also discuss the annual contract with Trumpia for the city texting service for $6,000. The board will also hear about the intergovernmental agreement with the Dent County Commission for lighting structures for the county's TAP grant for new sidewalks around the courthouse for $25,000. The board will also hear 3 first readings of bills, including Bill number 3689 to create an ordinance establishing fees for dusk-to-dawn lights provided by the city. Bill number 3690 to create an ordinance establishing criteria for determining utility disconnects during extreme weather conditions. And Bill number 3691 to create an ordinance amending the amount of utility deposits for the city. After the reports of city officials, the board will go into closed session to discuss personnel. The meeting of the City of Salem Board of Aldermen tonight is open to the public. The Doe Run Company and the Viburnum community are celebrating the rich mining history of southeast Missouri at the 39th Annual Old Miners Days Festival. The community event runs Friday through Sunday, October 3rd through the 5th, and features entertainment for all ages, including free tours of Doe Run's Buick Mine on Saturday. Community activities get underway Friday afternoon at 5 o'clock with the annual Tiny Tot Contest and Miss Viburnum Scholarship Pageant at the Elmer P. Beard Gymnasium in Viburnum. Saturday events begin at 9 o'clock in the morning in the outdoor Viburnum Center. Visitors who are 12 years of age or older may sign up for a free underground tour of a working Doe Run mine. Tours begin at 9 a.m. and conclude at 4 p.m. Guests will travel through the shaft more than 1,000 feet underground and see the company's Buick mine, including heavy mobile equipment, the maintenance shop, and rock pillars full of valuable ore. Free bus transportation will be provided to shuttle guests the short distance from the Viburnum Shopping Center to the Buick mine and back. Throughout Saturday, guests will enjoy live music, kids' games, food trucks and booths, craft vendors, a community parade, and much more. This year, a Fall Rocks attraction located in the old Dollar General building will run from 11 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon on Saturday, offering indoor interactive activities, including gold panning, a mineral trivia game, dress like a miner, and much more. In the evening, Christian the Magician will provide comedy magic for the whole family with his show beginning at 6:30 in the Elmer P. Beard Gymnasium. Doors to the gym will open at 6 o'clock. Sunday activities include a morning community church service hosted by local area churches at 11 o'clock in the Viburnum Center and a car show that runs from noon to 2 o'clock. Learn more about Old Miners Days, including a full schedule of events at https://www.oldminersdays.com/ The Denton County Commission met Monday morning at the courthouse for their regular meeting. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson was not in attendance due to a previous commitment, and Commissioner Keith Green was appointed as the acting presiding commissioner for the meeting. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Green said backhoe work is still being done near the creek in the Montauk area. He also reported crews will grade Denton County roads 4160 and 6470 if road conditions allow, and brush would cut on County Road 5600. District 2 Commissioner Jimmy Williams indicated crews will be working on low-water crossings and unclogging pipes. He went on to say brush should be cut on county roads in the Lacoma area. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley reported she attended her Missouri Association of County Clerks Conference last week in Kansas City and heard from a number of excellent speakers. She also said clerks across Missouri are starting to prepare now for the elections in 2026. Denton County Collector Shannon Van Kirk said the Denton County Assessor Alyssa Brookshire has verified the values for the Senate Bill 190 tax credits that will be going out on the tax bills in November. Van Kirk wanted to let those who signed up for the credits know they should be getting an email to let them know they'll be receiving their credits. It is just an informational email. The next meeting of the Denton County Commission will be Thursday morning at the courthouse at 9 o'clock, and the meeting will be open to the public. The Salem Community Center at the Armory will be the setting for the Merrimack Regional Planning Commission's annual dinner and awards program on Thursday, October 23rd. The City of Salem and Denton County will serve as host. Each year, MRPC requests proposals from cities and counties in the Merrimack region to host the annual dinner event, where volunteers from across the region are honored for their contributions to their communities in the region. The MRPC board evaluates proposals and selects the location based on various criteria. Residents in Crawford, Denton, Gasconade, Marys, Osage, Phelps, Pulaski, and Washington counties may purchase tickets at a cost of $40 to attend the dinner and awards ceremony. Vintage Apron will be catering, and dinner will include creamy Italian chicken breast and roast beef as the entrees. A reception starting at 5:30 will be sponsored by Archer Elgin Engineering, Surveying and Architecture, and will include a silent auction and live music performed by Lake of the Ozarks Council of Government Executive Director Mitch Shields. Dinner will begin at 6:30 with the awards presentation to follow. The City of Salem last hosted MRPC's annual dinner in 2017. Award recipients will be announced soon, and MRPC will begin taking reservations for the event during this month. To keep up with latest MRPC news and events, visit the MRPC website at www.merrimackregion.org or on Facebook at www.facebook.com/merrimackregion/. The Missouri State Highway Patrol invites those interested in exploring employment with the patrol to attend a career expo Thursday, September 25th from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon at MSHP Law Enforcement Academy located at 1510 East Elm Street in Jefferson City. In addition to the position of trooper, the patrol workforce includes over 60 civilian career paths. Divisions with current openings will have representatives available to answer questions about positions and projects, employee benefits, and what it's like to work for the patrol. Currently, there is a wide variety of job opportunities located throughout the state. Employment opportunities are currently available in the Aircraft Division, Bomb Squad, Budget and Procurement Division, Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Division, Communications Division, Crime Laboratory Division, Criminal Justice Informational Services Division, Dive Team, Driver and Vehicle Safety Division, Fleet and Facilities Division, Gaming Division, Human Resource Division, Missouri Information and Analysis Center, Recruiting and Community Outreach Division, and Water Patrol Division. The Missouri State Highway Patrol offers an excellent benefits package which includes medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, retirement and savings in the MoDOT and Patrol Employees Retirement System that includes deferred compensation and a cafeteria plan, vacation and sick leave, as well as 13 paid holidays, flexible work schedules, and more. Some positions also offer a teleworking option. For more information, contact Captain Danielle Heil, Recruiting and Community Outreach Division at 573-526-7106, extension 1021. or Corporal Robert Mike Malone, Recruiting and Community Outreach Division at 573-508-9804. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Bunker Lady Varsity Volleyball Eagles defeated the Lesterville Lady Wildcats Monday at the Bunker High School gym in 3 straight sets, 25-20, 25-19, and 25-15. Bunker improves to 7-12-2 on the year. The Lady Eagles will participate in the Black River League tournament this Thursday and Friday. The Salem freshman football Tigers had their first game Monday night and fell to the Rolla Bulldogs 44-0. The next scheduled game is October 6th against Sullivan. The Salem Lady Volleyball Tigers fell to Summersville last night in 5 sets. Salem lost the first set 15-25 before coming back to take the second set 25-23. In the third set, Summersville beat Salem 18-25 before the Tigers rallied to win the fourth set 25-19. In the deciding fifth set, Summersville edged the Lady Tigers 13-15 to win the match. The Salem varsity falls to 4-10 on the season. The Lady JV Tigers beat Summersville in 2 straight sets 25-18 and 25-13. The Salem varsity Lady Volleyball Tigers will be at Houston today, starting at 5 o'clock with the JV game and the varsity match to follow. The Salem boys cross-country team will be at Bell today, starting at 4 o'clock. The lady cross-country team will be at Bell Thursday at 4 o'clock. Well, the Cardinals flew out west yesterday to start a 3-game series against the San Francisco Giants. Residents and players alike woke up to a 4.3 earthquake early in the morning. By game time, it was a shaky start for the Cards, finding themselves down by 2 going into the 5th inning. Then the Redbirds tallied 4 runs in the 5th, including an Ivan Herrera 2-run home run. Excuse me. The Cards held the lead for a 6-5 victory. Game 2 is scheduled to begin at 7:50 tonight, and the first pitch will cross the home plate at 8:45. Kansas City Royals had Monday off and began a 3-game series against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Royals' magic number to be eliminated from the playoffs is 1, meaning either 1 Royals loss or 1 Cleveland or Houston win, and that will eliminate the team from any possible wild card position. And that has been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The Cardinals scored 4 runs in the top of the 5th to get a 6-5 win over the Giants. Ivan Herrera tied the game at 4 with a 2-run homer in that inning, and it was his 7th of the month. Ali Marmol.
He's preparing well, and when he gets in a little bit of a rhythm, it's fun to watch, but he's really confident in what he's doing right now. He's game planning extremely well, and it's showing. So we have a really good hitter on our hands. He's done a really nice job.
Andre Palante will start tonight. The SEC will unveil full opponents and matchups for the next 4 years tonight on the SEC Network and ESPN2 starting at 6. Beginning next year, the league shifts to a 9-game schedule with 3 annual opponents. And On3 Sports is reporting Mizzou's permanent opponents, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas A&M. That will do away with the annual Mayor's Cup with South Carolina. Mizzou has dominated that rivalry, winning 6 of the last 7. Defensive lineman Chris McClellan loved getting payback after losing to the Gamecocks last year.
It's always good to get your get back against anybody, especially whenever you was there at their place last year, and they're here now, so we got to beat them. So it was awesome.
114th homecoming for Mizzou taking on UMass, another sellout. The game kicks off at 6. The Missouri State Bears will play their first Conference USA football game Saturday at home against Western Kentucky, a historic moment. Head coach Ryan Beard says his team will be ready after going 2-2 in non-conference play.
I think we've done really well. I think we've continued to get better every single game, and I think we've continued to progress, and we're trending in the right direction, and we'll be ready to go for conference play.
The Blues have a week of practice before their next preseason game with Chicago. Jim Montgomery loves the pace and energy from his team, and he says he's seeing good things from them defensively, which always takes time to come together.
Guys are skating all summer, and they're all skating and playing with the puck and trying to make plays offensively. But defensively, getting the structure back in.
Bill Pollock, Missouri Net.
Do you know a veteran in need? Nation's Finest, through the VA's Supportive Services for Veteran Families program, helps veterans and their families struggling with rent, employment, and other housing-related costs. Today, Nation's Finest operates more than 30 locations in California, Arizona, and Nevada, helping thousands of veterans every year. Visit nationsfinest.org or call 1-833-468-9676. That's 1-833-468-9676.
Ever lose your keys? Is that normal aging, dementia, or something else? Fear often stops us from asking for a simple checkup from the neck up. Knowing your numbers, blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol are common, but your cognitive numbers are also important. Request our free guide. It's filled with tips for better brain health, facts about dementia, and much more. Go to 1-800-DEMENTIA.org or call 1-800-DEMENTIA. Your brain will thank you.
What are you doing every day to support your liver? If you enjoy sweets, fast food, alcohol, or take any medications, that's a vital question to ask. Hi, I'm Sherry Torkas, pharmacist and health author. Supporting your liver isn't just a wellness trend, it's a daily essential. That's why I recommend Active Liver by New Nordic.
Protect your liver and give it the support that it deserves by making Active Liver from New Nordic part of your daily wellness routine. Find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS, Meijer Grocery, or online at Amazon or newnordicusa.com.
Passionate about Missouri agriculture? The Missouri Agricultural Leadership of Tomorrow program, ALOT, offers a 2-year immersive leadership experience. ALOT participants build lifelong connections while sharpening leadership skills that drive community and industry impact. Sessions begin January 2026, but applications are due by September 30. Visit MissouriALOT.org to learn more and submit your application today. Brought to you by Missouri Agricultural Leadership of Tomorrow.
Missouri Net News, I'm Elisa Nelson. Missouri has already handed out $26 million in taxpayer funding this state budget year to cover private school tuition for K-12 students. The Missouri National Education Association continues to sue the state over the way the funding is flowing to the Most Scholars program. Southwest Missouri Congressman Eric Burleson has revealed a video showing a U.S. military drone attempting to shoot down what he describes as an unidentified aerial phenomena, or UFO. Burleson tells Missouri Net the footage shows a laser-guided missile striking a glowing orb-like object.
It made contact but really didn't do a whole lot to the oval-shaped object.
And Collegiate School of Medicine and Bioscience in South St. Louis has been ranked the top high school in Missouri by U.S. News and World Report. This is Missouri Net.